Well then, first time going live didn't work out so well, so I'm back. I'm back, bitches. I'm still watching Spider-Man 3. That's not what I meant to do. Did not mean to switch my account. I meant to go to Creative Studio. So how you guys been? Because as I said in the deleted stream, not even. I haven't been on in a week. Baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Do like this. And twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Yeah, just like this. Oh, man. And do the twist. And you're sleeping, and your mama ain't around. And you're sleeping, and your mama ain't around. We're gonna twist it, twist it, twist it. So I tell her how it's bound. Oh, and twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Ooh, yeah.
Well, we can use that part.
Wow, 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 wow.
Nothing like a little self-deception. Look at you that.
That's great.
Thanks.
So,
I'd love to be.
Voila.
It's not even a scar.
Weird, right? It's almost like he's superhuman. But yeah, you guys. Why don't y'all, anybody who's actually gonna watch this stream, why don't y'all actually fucking anybody who watches my streams, like, you know that, like, not having people go into the live chat really bothers me for some reason. Like, if you're not gonna comment in the live chat, just, like, don't even bother. Like, even if you're not even gonna say hi, just, like, don't even bother joining the stream. Because that bothers me. That genuinely bothers me. If you're just gonna watch it afterwards, I'm fine with that. You don't have. I don't expect people to comment on my videos. I actually expect them not to, but I do sometimes get comments, which surprises me because I don't like it when people comment on my videos. But like live chat's a completely different thing because like you are open and free and able to do anything in a live chat that is within my reasoning. And nobody takes advantage of that, which makes me kind of sad, actually. Like, I like when people try to take advantage of me. Nobody tries to do that. And that makes me sad. I remember my friends try and take advantage of me, like, they know that I'm not to be fucked with. Which makes me sad. I really wish one of them... Okay.
Harry, remember me.
Yes.
Yes, Father. I remember. I was right about you. About Peter. About everything.
You didn't say a bad thing about Peter.
You know what you must do. Make him suffer. Make him
Wish he were dead.
First,
We attack his heart. Yeah, it's not like every other Spider-Man villain's already done that, man, and failed. Except Otto. Otto actually succeeded with that, and I never noticed that he was in there until I watched the Cinema Wins video. Like it's like a detail they didn't have to add, but they added it anyway, which was a smart idea.
Peter to live. You're gonna do something for me.
And then I'm gonna kill him anyway.
Yeah, is there some left? Yeah.
I need to tighten the ball joint on Stinger's arm.
Don't go for you. It's very Jane called back.
Really?
Oh no, it's Prowl. Oh no, it's Prowl. Oh no. It's Prowl.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm so glad you called.
Also, I noticed you. If you're just gonna put that in multiple times, I'm gonna get super pissed at you, and then I'm gonna keep you from watching my streams.
Okay, hey. Love you.
You seriously? If you're seriously trying to offend me, you can't. Keep dreaming, kid. I'm in high school now. I don't get offended.
Good, beautiful.
It's like the #1 rule of high school. Like you can't get offended. If you get offended, you're like you're not in high school. You're fucking weeb. Like I have, or am I? I hope you aren't, because it gives me more power. No one gets that joke except me.
It is, you know.
So how you been, Prowl? I haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't talked to you since August, I think. Did you see Venom? Yeah. And that's why I'm watching Spider-Man 3. Because I like Venom in Spider-Man 3 more than I liked Venom in
Say that.
Venom.
I know it myself. I can do better. I can change. Love each other. I love you.
I love you.
They worked out.
Yeah, I didn't think it was good, so. Yeah.
Look, he's
And the reason you're looking at my shit is because I'm bored. I liked Venom. Oops. Well, you're allowed to like Venom. I just personally didn't. I personally did not like Venom. I thought Venom. I didn't. Oh, from the other side. Yep. Hola, senor. I don't know if you actually want me to say your name, so that's why I'm not gonna say your name. Because I know you. I don't know. And you don't even make videos. You just like other people's videos and then make a playlist. Well, everybody's has a like videos playlist, and I can't get that fucking cube of ice out of my goddamn cup. Give me 1 cube of ice. Shit. I can't get 1 cube of ice to save my fucking ass. There we go. Got another thing. I got a single cube of ice. Thank you. I'm tired. Same. Ugh. That's really cold. I don't know why I did that.
It's not exactly what you had in mind for yourself.
That's not a bad idea.
Seeing the waitress, what are you talking about? She was fired from the show.
But yeah,
Did you tell me?
last night
She was fired.
was 12 hours. No,
She was
not 12 hours. 12.7 hours
She didn't tell me.
of me
That's why
watching robots fight and me cringing at racist dialogue.
What?
So really, I could just be describing really any sci-fi movie, but Transformers really. I watched all of them, and I barely had the drive to finish it after Dark of the
I
Moon.
don't believe this.
Like I barely had that drive. I was so tired. But then, like I fell asleep at like 2 in the morning, and then I woke up at 12, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna talk to my friend for a little bit. Then I'm gonna work on my room while watching the OG Spider-Man trilogy. Then I'm gonna go out for a run. And I didn't go out for a run. But I did rearrange my room. So, yeah, like, this used to be on 3 sides. Now it's back to 4. I can't see the rest of it. And all of this is this my bed. Yeah, I know. I have an Iron Man 2 thing. That's how you know it's Iron Man 2. And you also have a few binders over there. My black backboard, my other stuff. And oh no, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Sony will copyright your bitch ass. And then just other stuff. I don't want Sony copyright. Because Sony likes copyrighting everyone. Not judging, dude. I never said you were. I mean, for fuck's sake, this is the only DC multiverse figure I own, which is the Wonder Woman, Diana version, though. Which I have to review and then put her back in box.
I was there for her. Mary Jane and I understand each other. She doesn't know what you are. She knows me very well. And when she kissed me, it was just like she used to kiss me. That taste. Strawberries.
You thought it was Ray? My Ray's in her box. Like, all the way up there. I have my Sand Trooper, I'm gonna use the God Killer for this. I got my Sand Trooper, my K2, Ray, Kylo, AT, ACT, and then, well, AT, ACT driver, and then the Executioner Trooper. It took me about like 20 minutes to get the God Killer on her hand. That's how fiddly this figure is. Like, it's so fiddly.
Protected you in high school, now I'm gonna kick your little ass.
Ooh. Protected you in high school, now I'm gonna kick your little ass. And this is why I hope I don't have a toxic relationship when I'm finished. When she, I hope we don't end on a toxic relationship when she leaves, because I'm scared of that, and I'm scared that I'm gonna run into her at some point and just like go, I protected you in high school, and now I'm gonna kick your little ass, like just randomly do Spider-Man 3 quote.
You didn't kill me like you killed my father. I'm trying to convince you. You took him from me. He loved me. No. He despised you. You were an embarrassment to him.
Yeah, you were, Harry.
Look at little Goblin Jr.
You wanna cry?
Wanna cry?
Is there really flashing? There's fucking flashing on this thing. That sucks balls. Sucks all the balls in the world. It'd be nice if you would just like get in a pose for me. Thank you. See, I'm good at posing stuff. See, look at that. If she was literally just standing like this a few seconds ago. There we go. I'm good at posing things. Somehow, for some reason, I'm good at posing things. And nothing else in the chat. Spider-Man shows his true colors.
I have a 9-year-old daughter who loves Spider-Man. Who's she supposed to look up to now?
Charles Manson.
Even a city too?
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
That's not a good joke. It's a really bad joke. Is that like shitty champagne? That has to be shitty champagne.
You might want to tell JJ to make a little wall space.
Who? You don't know who Charles Manson is?
Beautiful day, huh?
Don't look him up.
What was it you said?
That man is not for the faint-hearted.
Good to hear, huh? I never thought you'd ever do that. See? Right there.
It's really cool.
You gotta see it as it is. It's funny you should say that. So I was looking through some old photos and
Chelsea talks about Charles Manson at least in almost every episode of the Dead Meat podcast.
I'll find it if I work.
You're trash, bro.
pictures of fake.
Yeah, Charles Manson. Which also, there's a Charles Manson Easter egg in this movie. I didn't notice that until tonight, so I'm happy I noticed it.
Your religion.
What's going on here? You guys alright?
Yeah, no, we're just horsing around.
Mm-hmm.
God dang, if you do this, I will lose everything. There's no people.
Why don't you watch the
You should.
Dude, the podcast is so good.
What are you doing?
Go with your editor.
I'm gonna check his source next time.
It's a fake.
Empire
Empire
State.
State Photographic Department confirms it.
Oof. Peckerton,
Things.
you're fired.
I was just
You're fired. You know we're gonna have to print a retraction. And a print a retraction in 20 years.
Ba-da-da-dum, bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da-da-dum ba-da-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum.
Chemistry is not unlike the dendritic meteorites of the 70s. Now what, Parker? Parker? Good smell. It amplifies characteristics of its host.
Get on the.
It's dangerous. Peter, you didn't keep any, did you? You got any in the nuts?
I have some left I could.
Hey, Lego.
Peter. No, of course not.
So how you been, Lego? I haven't talked to you in a while either. I haven't talked to anybody in a while that I talked to on Hangouts. Cause like I've been so busy with stuff recently.
I'd love to show you sometime.
Peter Parker.
It's Brad.
Drew 4.
Black suit Spider-Man. Peter, these are
Black suit. Shit.
I'll pay you.
I'm still working on my script for The Last Survival.
If you want the shot.
Oh, did I leave that chat? I think I did. I think I left that chat because I had conflicts with other stuff. I'm willing to come back because I have no conflicts now. So if you need me, I'll come back. But only if you need me. If you don't need me, then I'm fine. I want to do Emo Peter for Halloween so bad. I'm doing good. Great, man. Set more friends to join. I would ask other people if they wanted like to watch this stuff for my for like monetization purposes, but I don't monetize my stuff. So huzzah. I don't need to worry about money, okay? I get paid every month and I'm gonna get a job soon. Oh, I purged the chat, but don't worry, I'll give you guys lines separate. Okay. Wait, I completely forgot which character I am. I completely forgot. I feel so bad that I forgot which character I am. Oh shit, that's right. I have to do that tonight. I have to give extra the lines for Firefly and Galaxy. I completely forgot about those. Zane chat got purged. Yeah, I know. I was in it and then I left it because like I can't do Cyberverse.
Too fancy or
You're looking fine, right?
Because I'm also thinking about I'm writing a play and I hope if I take it to my principal that we can perform it.
so cool.
And it's not a play that one of the people in this chat have read.
I hope we can get a taker.
But yeah, Lego, who's my character in Last Survivor? I completely forgot.
Find some shade.
I hate some of the Cyberverse toys. By Cyberverse toys, do you mean the toys that Zane's using in his series, or the ones that are like for the Cyberverse line?
I'm so
Okay. I remember last year
Isn't that world from
when I live streamed my reaction to the Flash season 4 premiere. I hated it.
I'll be okay.
Like, I hated every minute of it. The one that are in Cyberverse line. Okay. Let's get it, Mary Jane. That's what jazz is, MJ. It's just improvisation. Let's hope season 5 is going to be better. Dude, season 5 actually has a really great first episode. Like, I was like, if the first episode of season 5 is bad, I'm never watching The Flash again. But it was, like, super good. And I don't want to hype it up for you because I know you watch it on Netflix. So I'm not going to hype it up for you because then you're just going to be disappointed. I'm just going to say, if you thought it was bad, sure, I can, like, it depends on if you're, like, looking for a specific voice. And, hey, Megs. Like, if you're looking for a specific voice in it, then I probably can't, because I used to be able to do a really good G1 Wheeljack, and then I lost my ability to do it, because my voice got deeper. And my voice needs to be, like, at a tenor in order to do it, and my voice went, like, bass, bass. My voice went from, what is it? Oh my god. Bass tenor. Yeah, puberty hit me like a fucking truck. But my voice used to be baritone, I think. I don't know. I'm fine with any. Okay. How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm feeling a little bit depressed, but hey, fuck it. But hey, depression is a feeling everybody goes through, and there's a reason that I won't get into why I'm depressed, but I am for a specific reason. It's about somebody. So yeah.
You alright there, kid? Okay.
Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Now watch this. Boom ba-dum boom boom ba-dum boom boom ba-dum ba-dum boom boom ba-dum ba-dum.
Everything okay here, Paul? Take a moment.
Take your hand off me.
Now.
When the man says, take your hand off of me, you do it! I love this. This is like the most integral shot to the entire movie. When MJ looks at Peter and then she realizes it's not Peter. Like, she's not asking, like, she knows, like, when she looks at him, it's not Peter. She knows there's something wrong. She just can't pinpoint it. And I love that. It's the most integral shot to the movie, and I love it. So good. Fucking love Spider-Man 3. I love it so much. I don't know why everybody shits on Spider-Man 3. It's really good. Also, look at that wet boy. It's not funny, so why am I laughing at it? I laugh at my bad jokes. I don't know why, though. So, y'all got any questions for me? Any more questions you want to ask? Don't be surprised if I, like, intentionally, quote the first Transformers movie randomly in the stream. Because, like, I watched it last night. How do you think the Wonder Woman sequels... Oh. Dude! I'm making an entire video just dedicated to Wonder Woman 84 theories that I have. So stay tuned for that, dude. I'm just gonna have so much fun with that video. Maybe I'll bring on a friend. But that video is gonna be so much fun. Hold on, I'll be right back. I mean, I'll be back. God damn it, I already said. Fuck.
It's rocks. Edward.
Okay, Misa back. What do you think about the Bumblebee movie? I'm excited for it. I don't think it's gonna be the best Transformers movie, but I also don't think it's gonna be the worst. Because I'm one of those people that really like Revenge of the Fallen. So, like, I, I don't know. I can't comment until I see it. Yay, Prowl likes Revenge of the Fallen too. But, like, Revenge of the Fallen is my favorite. We don't get to see Peter's man ass. Is number 3. Let me guess. Your first 2 are darker than in the first movie. I swear to God, if I'm right, I'm gonna be so pissed. Why? How did I know? Because it's pretty much how everybody's Transformers list goes. And the last 2 are last one's either Last Night or then Age of Extinction. And I assume you dislike the Last Night more than you dislike Age of Extinction. I swear to God. Like fucking Houdini with this shit. I am Houdini. I am David Copperfield. And Superman. Dark and Moon is the first 2. First movie is 2. TOK is 4 and AoE is 5. That's surprising to me. Wait, in season 5 of The Flash, is Godspeed the main villain? Because I haven't seen the trailer. I don't think the main villain is Godspeed. I think it's the cicada. But hey, I've been known to be wrong on this channel, and I accept that. So I'm gonna say, for now, cicada. But, yeah, it's a dude with a lightning bolt. But, for all we know, that could be Godspeed. Like a CW half-ass attempt to create Godspeed. And, or it could be the cicada. Which, if it's the cicada, completely okay with it. Just make him older, please. Because the cicada is an old dude. Cicada is not meant to be young. He is meant to be old. That's just my 2 cents on that matter. Anyway. He goes... After doing research, cicada uses lightning bolt daggers. Yeah. He goes stab, stab, die. What do you want from me? I want you all to die. His all. Accepting you're wrong. Oh. Never mind. Apparently, it's forgetting yourself. Also, he drains the life force of people he kills. Yeah. Can I have that being crosshairs? Hey, do you want to go fuck yourself? No, you are not having my being crosshairs. They are my babies. They are my babies. That's actually not true. My babies are leader class Grimlock, Studio Series Starscream, and who else is my baby? Oh, and the Studio Series Bumblebee custom that I did that I gave to the girl I like. Because she likes Bumblebee. Am I getting the Studio Series drift?
I want to get you.
Maybe. It all depends on like early reviews of it. Like, I know TFA's already pre-ordered it, so I'm waiting on his review. And depending on his review, I might get it. Like, if he likes it, I'll probably buy it.
You want to kill the spider. Together, he doesn't stand a chance.
Interested?
Yes, you friends with TFA? Loosely. I genuinely don't know how to respond to that. You are not TFA. I know you ain't TFA, boy. I watch his streams on Instagram. I know who he is. I've spoken to him plethora of times. Like TFA's fucking. He's an awesome person. He's a great person. I would love to meet him in real life. Because we live in the same state, so it'd be cool, like, for us to meet up and collab on something. But alas, he doesn't know where I live. I don't know where he lives, other than the States. And yeah. And I think he's in his 20s, which it's not, that's not a problem. Like, I'm friends with Alfonso. I've been friends with him for almost 2 years now. He's 21. I knew him when he was 19.
So, there's it. All New York is holding its breath as
And I was
continues to unfold.
I was 13 when I first met Alfonso. Yeah, I'm friends with Alfonso, boy. Of course I'm friends with Alfonso, bro. I speak to Alfonso like every week on something, like a random topic for some reason. Like, we talk about some of the most random things.
The appearance of a strange black-suited figure. Early reports had believed him to be the black-suited Spider-Man, but he has now been identified as something entirely different.
Let's trade, you get TFA, I get Alfonso, boy. I'm good, because I'm friends with both of them. I'm already friends with both of them, so... I'm not... What am I trading exactly? I trade one for the other. I already am friends with both of them, so what does it matter? I'm like... I'm thinking about making a new chat with extra... I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go do something. Anyway, since Black Manta is in the Aquaman movie, but isn't the main villain, do you think he's going to be a jobber? Yes and no. I think he will, purely because he's not the main villain. But I do think that as they are introducing him into the DCEU in Aquaman, that in a future Aquaman movie, he's gonna be the main villain. Just like how Black Adam isn't the main villain for Shazam, I feel it's gonna be the same thing with Black Manta. Did I say Black Manta for Shazam? I meant to say Black Adam. Yes, admit to the chat when you make chat Annie. Well, we're gonna choose who we add to the chat. We want it as a limited community as possible. If he says yes. But I'm working on room rearrangement so that I can do my podcast with more than one person, because I want to expand it to more than one person. You add me no matter what? Okay. It's just like become submissive all of a sudden. Okay. But yeah. I'm trying to get a couple of my friends to do the podcast with me, get a couple of mics, and then we can do the podcast every week. So yeah. Speaking of which, I did not do a podcast episode this week, so I need to do that tomorrow. Or tonight. I'll do that tonight. SoundCloud. Hold on. If Dylan ain't there, add me. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna get you out of this.
Oh my god, everybody who followed my podcast unfollowed because I haven't put up a podcast episode.
Hey, Parker.
No one's following my podcast anymore. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Me and him don't like each other. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I obviously couldn't tell. Episode 8, 15, September 23rd. I think that's when we were bitching, or that's when he was bitching about Cyberverse. I think.
Humiliation.
I could be wrong about that.
Kind of like how you humiliated me.
We know who we are. We'd like to know who you are. We are Icon Radio, with your host, Vic Tinoco.
Number
Tonight,
15.
We discuss our character of the week, news studio.
Who uses his Decepticon identity to pick up good news stories.
Yup. This is it, because we did Punch Counter Punch for this episode.
Also, I'll never have to take it out of the box again after it.
Before we were recording, I did suggest like maybe they could make it a shield that would turn into the roof. Even though it's not movie accurate, he still needs a roof. And then there are
they're literally the exact same paint job.
And then there are the 5 movies.
Something, and then immediately have that character do it 10 minutes to, like, in the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Oh, but the Dinobots piss me off the most. Because because boring, long.
I still laugh at that for some reason. He needs a roof.
That drags on.
It's just so uninteresting.
No, here's the thing behind that. We were talking about the Studio Series reveals that happened at TF at Fan Expo Canada. And we were talking about Sideswiping. We were like, oh, I really wish they made the Revenge of the Fallen version, because that would have been so much better. And we were bitching about it, and then we just talked, and then he was just like, he needs a roof. And I'm like, yes. What do you think about the Venom movie? I think it's shit. That's what I think about it. And I won't be ever reviewing it on the channel. So there's your thoughts on the Venom movie.
This drags on forever and nothing happens. Optimus threatens a human. Optimus runs from the humans. Make up your mind. Kill them.
Optimus kills the human. like what, almost 2 hours after he's explained that I'm going to find whenever I find out who did this, he's gonna die. No, he says that like 15 minutes into the movie. 2 hours and 30 minutes later, he finally killed the human.
Like, make up your mind. Do you want to kill people?
We
or
bitched
do
about
you
Age of Extinction in this
kill
video,
people?
in this episode of the podcast.
You want to make your movie longer, have your character say something, and then immediately have that character do it 10 minutes to, like, in the last...
Revenge of the Fallen. Cough, cough. I will admit Revenge of the Fallen does that. I'm not afraid of admitting that, because it's true.
10 minutes of the movie.
Oh, but the Dinobots piss me off the most. Because
Yeah, it's great. One second. Okay, I'm back. I just need to do something. He needs a
the
roof.
Dinobots are incredibly stupid in the movies. They look nice. They are nice. But it's terrible.
1 second. Be right back again. And back again.
All of the marketing material for Age of Extinction was based solely on the fact that there are Dinobots in the movie. And guess what? When you see the Dinobots, 15 minutes into the movie? No. An hour into the movie? No. 2 hours into the movie? No. They're in the last 15 minutes of the movie. That's when the Dinobots appear. And Optimus is like, oh, Grimlock, you're huge. And you're mine now. And Grimlock's just like, okay then. After just growling a bit and walking around angrily, and Drift says some stupid line about, oh, I thought he turned into a giant car.
I was expecting a giant
Like, no, you idiot! You're robots in disguise. Granted, Grimlock is not a disguise, but realistically, you shouldn't have fought a giant car.
Dude.
And besides,
when you said the thing that the Dinobots are the thing that pisses me off, I lost it.
Also Drift is just so, he must be blind, because Grimlock has Dinobot head halves on his shoulders. How does that translate to...
So if you guys want to hear the rest of that episode of the Icon Radio podcast, you can check the link down in the description that I will put, or I'll put it in the chat actually. You can check out, oh, it's so good. I spell good. So there's the podcast link. If you guys want to hear the rest of that episode of the podcast, that is episode 15. If you want to check out my podcast, well, then go ahead. I need to edit the thing. Wait, one more question. Okay? I'm gonna be on here for a while, so ask away. Okay, ask away. Ask the question.
Do you remember what you did to me?
Get booked. If you're gonna ask a question, ask the question.
You made me lose my girl. Now I'm gonna lose yours.
What Batman villain would you like to see on the DCEU? For me, it would be Solomon Grundy. I would say a Batman villain that hasn't been done before, but now that the Lego Batman movie exists, every Batman villain has been put into a movie now, which makes me sad. So I can't be original anymore. So it's been 15 years. Let's do it again. The Riddler. No. It's been 23 years. I think he was. I don't care, but that's my final answer. Give the Riddler another chance. Seriously, anything you guys want to ask, just ask it. Unless it's personal, in which case I'm not going to answer it. Because I prefer not to answer personal questions on live streams. Like, if you want to hit me up on DMs, like, sure, and if you want to, like, know more about me, but, like, I will not intentionally do that. Like, that, I never do that intentionally. Unless it's, like, somebody I can, like, really trust. So, yeah. If you want to know more about me as a person, hit me up. But, like, any question is welcome right now. Now, who will play Bane in the DCEU? My choice would be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He can't. He's Black Adam. So, rip your dreams, but Dwayne's playing Black Adam. Who do I say should play Bane in the DCEU?
This could be a tragic day.
Who would play Bane in the DCEU?
Could be the end of Spider-Man.
Okay, all my Transformers homies will know why I'm going to choose this. Jess Harnell. Jess Harnell, the voice of Ironhide, and Barricade in the Transformers live-action universe. Get him as Bane. He'd be such a great Bane. He'd have to be a bodybuild. He'd have to like bodybuild though. That's the only issue. Because he's not skinnier than me, but he's skinny. It is astounding to me how.
Looks like just a minute of time.
So bad either.
What are you gonna do?
Kill you. What's a joke, guys? I'm a little busy right now. Boom, bitch. Bam, bitch went down. Yeah, heat that up like glass, boy. Don't put force on it, you fuck. Parker's in the middle of a fight. Make the chat, fam. I'm sorry, Phil. I can't do that.
I'm just a kid.
Alright, how much for the camera?
I'm Sam Raimi's daughter.
$100.
Films extra. Opens camera. No film. Looks down at little girl. Films extra. Hey, you got the joke. And you continued it. I'm happy. I'm actually really happy that you got the joke and continued it. New York. Hang on. To what? No, you didn't get it right. Hang on. To what? Huzzah! Yeah, you didn't get it right, you fuck. You thought you got it right? That's sad. You're dealing with me, man. I'm an asshole.
You okay?
Make YouTube great again. No thanks. YouTube has gone to a place where it can't come back, so.
Baby! Am I interrupting?
So, questions. Bring them on, man. Those screams made. Those screams MJ made. Yeah, I know, they're cringies. But I love them. Kirsten Dunst is one foxy lady. She reminds me of someone. Like, I have a friend that reminds me of Kirsten Dunst. Like, she looks like Kirsten Dunst to a T. To me, anyway. And it's like, what the fuck? It's weird to me. Anyway, questions. Any more questions you want to ask? Let's check. Oh, Prowl, do I have you voicing any one of my series? Or my movie? It's like an anthology thing. Nope.
Never wound.
Well, you can't kill.
Can't kill.
I think I have you voicing something. I think you're voicing Dirge.
Hey, the suit.
Yeah, you're voicing Dirge.
You gotta take it off.
Do you think you can voice Cyborg? Because I have a friend voicing Springer.
You know what it feels like?
The power.
Feels good. The power. Everything. But you'll lose yourself. Let it go. I'm not being bad.
It makes me happy. Get fucked, bitch. I don't know if he commented anything. Okay. I need to hit up my boy. Hangouts. Yeah, so any questions? Seriously, I'm open to any question, any suggestion. Just hit it up out. Hit it up out. Wow, English, child. Goddamn. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. Proud you're probably a bit triggered. but I won Ultra Stop Motion Contest, which made me super happy. But then, the bad news about that is, I found out that, like, a week ago, I found out, like, just a few days ago, actually, I found out that American Idiot had a Broadway musical, which made me sad, because I didn't know that. But now I do, and I'm happy and content with my life. So, and now nobody's watching the stream, so I guess I'll wait for somebody to join the stream again. What was I gonna go to? Challenge. I was gonna go to challenge. Challenge.com. So that way, I can make a new challenge, a new bracket. I mean, new tournament, because log in. Log in. Thank you. Checking in. So, Ultra and Prowl, Trick and Wabatros. Oh, that's what this is? Guess I will just get rid of this. Settings.
You had a choice when you killed my uncle.
My daughter was dying. I needed money. I was scared.
Is there a way for me to delete my tournaments?
I told your uncle all I wanted was the car.
It's your fault.
He said to me, why don't you just put down the gun?
So yeah,
I realize now he was just trying to help me.
I'm proud of myself.
Now I saw my partner running over with the cash. And the gun was in my hand.
So yeah, I'm proud of myself because I won somehow. In that, and I won. I won't be able to compete ever again in a stop motion contest, which kind of sucks, but I'm fine with it. But I'm gonna hit some people up, ask them if they want to do some stuff. And see how we. Wow, all of my, you can find all of my stop motion, stuff for his, tournament. And I did not watch extra stuff, which makes me feel bad. So I'm gonna watch extra stuff. I love his intro so much. It's so good.
I forgive you.
What the heck is going on with Teletran 1? Jazz, come take a look at this.
I don't see the problems.
It says there's an intruder at a base, but nothing showing up on any of the cameras.
Well, if anything else happens, let me know.
Is that Frenzy?
Now it's time to...
Oh, it's Soundwave.
You're not supposed to be in here.
What the hell? Where you going? Get better.
Oh, that was. I know who that is now. I'm so stupid. I feel stupid now. That was Mary Jane was the worst part of the Raimi trilogy. Don't say that! You fuck! I love how I get all triggered because of that statement. Because I really, really like MJ in the Raimi trilogy. I love her. Yeah, I love her in the Raimi trilogy so much. That's... Get the fuck out of here with that. No, no, it's not. It's not true. I f***ing love MJ. Don't say that. Don't say that shit to me. I will eat you. That's such a weird thing to say on a question. Like, I'll eat you because you said that. Oh, did he upgrade to deluxe classes? Holy Jesus.
You go, mate.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Thanks. How'd you get it? I sent you a transmission of the mission report. Oh, the salad dish must have been jammed. Yeah, we'll sort it out. I'm going to go scout the product.
Now that I'll agree with.
All right. Good
And I
luck.
like Venom in it.
So, Soundwave has jammed the transmission.
What's good of it, mate?
The fat tank can call for reinforcements when we bombard this place.
Alright, the cube is in the storeroom and there's only one guard.
What about the green one?
He's out of it.
Oh my god. For no one. I love Spider-Man 3 so much! God damn it, man. I love Spider-Man 3. It's so goddamn good. Spider-Man 3. Dude, she's like so fucking pale. I'd still fuck her though. Her skin's probably like super cold though. Her skin is probably like really cold. Like real cold, which is kind of weird, but I'm also kind of intrigued to do that because I'd like that on me, in me. Wait. I wish I knew how to edit a live stream so that way I could edit all of that out. Because that was fucking weird. Yeah, somebody tried to play that off as, oh, Harry's called the Green Goblin. No, he's called the Green Goblin. Yes, it did what? Oh, you were talking about what I said. Yeah, I know. Oh, that wasn't Sam Raimi's daughter. That's right. No, it's stupid. Why did I say that? That's dumb. What to watch next? I was going to hit my friend up like, hey, should I watch all the Harry Potter movies again? But within a span of 2 days. And I'm like, no. I already watched 2007. I watched it last night. And I'm not gonna hit my friend up at 10, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna hit my, oh my god. I'm not gonna hit my friend up at 10:53. Like, hey, should I, like, watch all the Harry Potter movies again so that I can backtrack and get you better grades than me? And I know she would say yes, and I'd be like, fuck you. And like she knows I take my grades super seriously. Also, I wonder what she's watched Hereditary. I don't own it. I would love to own it. I saw it. It's fucking great. But I don't own it, which makes me sad. Watch Revenge of the Fallen. Watched it last night. I watched it last night. Fuck. Dude, I fucking watch Logan. I'm not in the mood to watch Logan. Like, I'm already depressed enough. I don't need to watch Professor X die. I don't need to cry, man. I'm too depressed to cry right now. Plus, I'd probably laugh when they died. Deadpool 2, don't own it. Forever. Oh, I'm gonna wait forever. That I do have. But I don't want to laugh. Iron Man? But I don't want to open my Transformers case again. Shut up. Yeah, I know. I know I have my copy of Iron Man in my Transformers case. That's not the issue here. And plus, if I watch Iron Man, I'm going to want to watch all of the other MCU movies, and I don't own them all. But like last night I was thinking, maybe I should watch the Hunger Games quadrilogy. I don't own Black Panther. I have it on Netflix, but not on here. John Hughes! I just noticed that in the credits. I owned Thor Ragnarok, I didn't like it. Dark of the Moon, I watched it last night. Okay, proud. I watched all of the Transformers movies last night. Okay? Like, I'd be willing to watch Revenge of the Fallen again just to listen to 21 Guns. And I would say Alexa 20 played. I watched them all, Prowl. That includes G1. Which I actually really regret doing, because then it made me realize, like, how much, like, G1 pales in comparison to them. And I'm not saying that the G1 movie was bad, I'm just saying it's not my favorite. I mean, it's better than Last Night and Age of Extinction, obviously. But I don't like it more than the OT. They say it's wonderful. That's the name of the song. Don't have hell to pay. And I didn't know Jimmy Neutron even had a movie. Freebirds? What? What are the things that you guys are labeling off? Or at least Prowl, because I have no idea what the Freebirds is. This is a work of fiction. The character's incident, location, and portrayal. Halloween is one of those movies that, like, you're forced to, like, put a discretion, like, God damn it, Jimmy Neutron was good. The Emoji Movie. I've never seen the Jimmy Neutron. I never even knew Jimmy Neutron had a movie. And the Emoji Movie can suck my balls. I will never watch that movie. Ever. Again. And I mean ever. I still don't know what Freebirds is. I can't watch something I don't know. Where did I put my case? There's my case for Spooderman 3. Fuck Moana. Okay, I read Moana, I say, fuck you. That's what I say to Moana. And it's not because I'm racist or anti-Semitic, it's because it's really bad. And that's my personal opinion. Wonder Woman, I guess. But then I'm going to want to watch all the other movies in the DCEU, and I don't own Suicide Squad. Mulan, I don't own Mulan on Blu-ray or DVD. I own it on VHS! Not on Blu-ray or DVD. Which I really should have it on Blu-ray and DVD, though. To be honest. I really should. Because I only have it on VHS. I hate Lion King. I hate it. I hate The Lion King so much. I can't watch that. I can't watch The Lion King. It's terrible. And because I only own it on VHS. Sing. No, I don't really like it. What the hell is wrong with you? A lot of things. I mean, I have a thing for blondes. I mean, to be fair, a blonde that I'm in love with is fucking fine. So, I mean, in my opinion, others wouldn't say that, but I would. I mean, her. God damn it. Her boyfriend and I were talking like she has no ass, and we know that, but like we don't care. Like she's fucking fine as hell, man. Well, when she had a boyfriend, we were like, she's fine as hell, but she ain't got no ass, and I'm like, so, still fine as fuck. I mean, I see an ass there. He doesn't. I do. I should not be talking about this on a live stream. Don't lick this off to her, Jason, please. Please. Please don't do that to me. Please don't. Oh. This is, yeah, I know. Oh, God. No! Don't send that to her. Don't send her this. I'll tell her not to watch it. Like, specifically not to. I have her phone number. I can tell her not to watch it. I will tell her she can watch it when she fucking watches the Crypt TV playlist I made for her. Oh, speaking of Crypt TV, James dropped Sunny Family Cult Season 3 Kill Count today. And I watched it. Thought it was lit as fuck. I personally think that Sunny Family Cult could have been better, though, this season. I thought it was really lackluster. It could have been handled better, could have been written better. My 2 cents. Didn't watch it. You didn't really miss much, man. I mean, it's good. Not as good as I wanted it to be, though. That's my personal opinion. But, when will you make the chat? When I make the chat, is that a... Does Crypt TV have a grinder? Is that grinder? Oh, no, that's deep web. That's the deep web. that's the deep web. That's not the place I want to go. I don't want to go to the deep web. I don't want to go there. I don't want to. I really don't. So, let's see what shorts there are. There's nothing. Hold up, what? What's Cinderella? Live action or original? Original I have on VHS. Second, the live action I don't like. Watch the original. Own it on VHS, man. I don't have a VHS player. Watch the OG Beauty and the Beast. Have it on VHS, man. Don't have a VHS player. I love that James, for the first time in the history of his channel, he was able to put his face in a kill count. Dude, I own a lot of movies on VHS. Doesn't mean I have to own a VHS player. That's like saying you have to have a VHS player to watch the original Elm Street series if you have it on VHS. You don't. Or at least I don't. I mean, VHS was like taken out practically in the early 2000s. So you have to take that in consideration. Like, VHS was around for that long. I'll put on some James and Chelsea. Because I'm bored as hell. Got a split? Okay. Cool. Let's put on my favorite kill count. If I find it. Unbreakable. Don't own it. And don't ask for split either. Because I don't own it. Let's do the one thing. I'm going to go to my favorite video they've ever made together.
What do you think?
I think we're dead meat. Real dead meat. Bibbidi bud. Bibbidi bobbidi, get off my property. Oh my god, that's hilarious to me. See? Drunk Disney! Why didn't I think about that? The Nun? Shove that there. I'm not gonna say that. Actually, no, I will. You're not sending this to her. You weren't. You're not sending it to her. So, I'll say this. Shove it up the coochie. That's still not a bad... That was bad idea. That was really bad idea. Why do I do this to myself? And why don't you? No, Starscream, you can't. Starscream, you bitch, you fell. You fell off my screen! Why do I put... Oh my god, Starscream, your legs are mighty warm. That's not something you say to a toy. Your legs... Okay, now I'm sending it for real. No! She's gonna fucking hate me more than she already does because I have better grades than her in science. Dude, she hates me. She hates the fact that I have a higher grade in science than her. Like, she hates that. I'm like, I'm happy about it because I finally have a good grade in science again. Because, like, for the past 2 years, I've been getting C's and F's in science, and now I'm finally getting an A in science again, and it feels great. It feels great! She must hate me too. She doesn't know that you have a higher grade in science than her. She doesn't know that. I'm gonna tell her that now. Alright, if you send this to her, I won't... if you send this to her, I will keep your English job. You fucking idiot. English job. If you don't send this to her, then you will not give me a reason to tell her. How about that? How about them apples, bitch?
I think we're dead meat. Real dead meat.
Carrie! I keep forgetting that my mouse is on the other side of my goddamn
Welcome to the Deadbeat Podcast.
extension of the YouTube channel, Dead Meat. I'm James and I'm Chelsea. My girlfriend and me like to get scared together.
Yeah, even if the movies that we're reviewing aren't necessarily scary.
I would love to do a
Today we're at the
podcast
first
with
bird.
her like this.
Yeah.
Like review Halloween together because we both love Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary on
Or at least I hope we do.
Epically scary.
If she doesn't like Halloween, then we can't be
Just came out,
friends and I can't love her
a week ago
anymore.
today. So, yep, you're getting a fresh, hot review on this movie. Hey, you know what? We gave you a week to see it. So
That is literally the end of both a friendship and a relationship. If I ever got one. If we ever started dating and she told me randomly in the middle of our relationship that she doesn't like Halloween, I'm like, get out. Like, say we got married and she said, I don't like Halloween. Like, I'm like, hey, you want to watch Halloween with me? And she's like, I don't like Halloween. And I'm like, alright, I want a divorce. That is the end of a relationship for me, man. Any relationship, I don't care if we're married, I don't care if we are married with kids. If you don't like Halloween, I cannot love you. Like, if you're my kid, that's different. Because my children will not like Halloween, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it at all. I don't
But, like,
love it.
no. We're not lovers anymore. If you think that I'm gonna love you, even though you don't like Halloween, and I know, not every person on the earth is gonna have the same opinion as me.
Great, but they're not bad.
But still,
yeah, they're weird. They're
bothers me.
right in the middle. But I do think it's nuts that this
Anyway.
is a series that
Ist me
Blumhouse
question.
keeps putting out is a big
Also, Jason, I don't know if you have Instagram or not, but if you do,
so it's
DM me.
It's a
please.
full series.
Lovers,
And
like,
I just
okay,
think it's
let's just
nuts
say
that
if we
this
ever
is
did get
like
together and we got
something
married and she told me that she didn't like
that
Halloween,
has
we can't be lovers
that it
anymore.
does, and
Like,
it
I would
makes
get a
so
divorce.
funny. And it's a mainstream thing. I think most people know.
Everyone knows.
Even if they haven't seen it, it's a reference that people understand.
I mean, it's
You know,
obviously
it's
something I'm gonna
pretty
fantasize about, but, like,
conversation.
Absolutely.
That it's just fantasy.
Concept
It's
that
like fan fiction. It's not real.
dominated Society and pop culture.
It's not real and it will never happen. That is what fan fiction is. It's something that
Yeah.
people write that they think
Yeah. And I think
is real,
I think it
but
might just be
isn't.
because
And I
of the
just
fact
got
that horror doesn't
Starscream
get the
into
attention
his
that other genres necessarily do. That there's
scale,
this series that
into his
has
3D
so
render.
much stuff jam packed.
Fan fiction makes it worse.
Politics and
What, the fact that I'm
social
bringing up fan
commentary,
fiction and
stuff
comparing
is
it to
very,
this, or like or like the fact that fan fiction is just a thing in
climate
general?
that we live in.
Because I read
now.
fan fiction.
But
I read
I
fanfics,
feel
man.
like no one talks about them, you know, in that way.
So-
Well, they do.
Yeah.
With election year, and certainly with this one, I'm sure people have been talking about it much more. I mean, election year was not subtle at all.
Oh no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
you literally had like Hillary versus Donald.
Look at that.
Yeah.
3D
I gotta give Blumhouse some
render
props for
Starscream.
having this series, this big mainstream series that
This is
has
quite possibly going to be the longest live
people
stream I've had in a
for its
while.
main casts.
Yeah.
And you know, again, it deals with these main characters who they're not wealthy, although.
Yo, man, I'll invite you to the stream if you want to join. If you want to join the stream, you can join the stream.
But still, I know.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
saying it's
He's street rich. I wouldn't even say he's wealthy. Wealthy is when
True.
you
Rich.
have bank accounts and investments.
that's true.
D doesn't have no stuff.
He doesn't have anything written on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's a look at how The Purge, the last few movies, I would say every movie except that first one is a look at how, or even the first one, because is it
The Stranger.
The Stranger? Yeah, is a look at how something like The
How
Purge
though? Give me your
affects
email address
people
and then I will
of
send
classes.
you,
Yeah,
and then I will give you an invite. That's how
Fascinating.
it works.
So this is a very liberal series. This
Yes.
is one of the most nakedly liberal horror series. I mean, horror is in general
I would say
tends to be kind of liberal.
Yeah,
And we're not just saying that. 'cause
probably,
we
yeah.
happen to
I'm
be
sure.
liberal.
I'm sure people will have their opinions on
Yeah.
that in the comments. But I would
Those
say,
damn
it's
liberals.
something we've talked about on the podcast.
Just
before.
go to your
Or
just go to your
being
Gmail.
where the
which is in your
repression
waffle.
of voice, even if
God
it's
damn it.
metaphorical, and it's kind of this.
You can take that so many ways now. You can take it as the Google waffle, the Microsoft waffle, the women's waffle. Christ, that word can be depicted so many in so many different ways. I love waffles. Same.
Discriminated against.
But I like in terms of food waffle,
That kind of
like
thing
waffle
is
waffle.
often
I like
represented in horror. Even if
chocolate
it's
chip
not
waffles.
surface level obvious.
Usually,
But like I'm a one woman waffle kind of guy.
Exactly.
The Purge series.
The Purge is that's there. It's on the surface. You can't argue.
Huzzah,
Otherwise,
seriously,
you
do
have
not send her
academics
this live
sitting
stream.
around in a circle
I'll fucking kill you.
arguing about whether or not that's what horror is. But the Purge, that's what this series.
You can do the
is.
thing that Starscream has in his Revenge of the Fallen Toy. It's like
Oh no, they've been upset.
like you can just
I've seen some people.
I'm Starscream. Like you can do the thing that he does in his Hunt for the Decepticons toy, which is like bring that up.
I don't think
It's called election.
But yeah, I'm gonna move these guys out of the way, and bring them back to where they belong, which is
This newest one.
the desk.
That are different from the preceding entries. The first is that the movie finally decided that it was
So, yeah.
fine following a group of minority characters, people of color, without a like white savior. quote
Without
unquote.
Frank Grillo.
Without Frank Grillo.
John wicking around.
All over the place.
Yeah, exactly. Because then, so the first movie is kind of its own thing. You know, you got a rich, white, wealthy family.
I just
Yeah.
need to get
a black stranger. That's commentary on its own. But with Anarchy and Election Year, you're following. More
I just need to get Hot Rod, and then that's like a set
but
goal
they
for
are
me.
being led by Frank Grillo, and then in Election Year, Elizabeth Mitchell is also present. And so, even though there's like people of color who are the main characters, the mainest character is white dude.
Look at this.
Frank Grillo, who I
Oh, look at these.
that guy.
Look at the difference in these
Yeah,
figures.
I'm not saying
Look at how
that.
different they
Frank
are.
Grillo kicks ass. I like seeing
Like-
Edie show up in the first one.
Sure,
'cause
yeah.
I like
Look
her
at how different
But
they
the
are. They're like
difference that I
so
noticed in
different.
Is that they don't have that. The only the only main
Like,
white characters
what?
are the
What?
SFA members
What?
who-
What? Like that's
who are
just surprising to
entirely
me.
likable.
Right.
Marissa Tomei, who I didn't even recognize
Yeah.
as Marissa Tomei because my facial blindness thing, and she has blonde hair. When the fuck has she ever had blonde hair? Never.
The shorter one
Yeah,
looks
that's,
gay. Hey,
you
when
can get
hey,
their account.
Revenge of the Fallen,
My
man,
cousin Vinny's
makes everybody look
versus
gay.
Tomei, or for all you youths, that's Aunt May versus
Your
Tomei.
youths, if you're going full. My cousin Vinny.
Okay.
My cousin
So it
Vinny,
occasionally checks in on them, but they're not very large.
including you.
And it mostly follows black people who are
You know, she thought I was contemplating being gay the first time she met me.
The other difference that I noticed is kind of a shift in the cynicism or
No joke, that actually almost made me not want to ever tell her that I loved her. Because she said to me, because I asked her, because we got into this discussion like, hey, so one of my friends told me the first time I met you, I thought you were gay. And I'm like,
whereas this movie,
really? So I asked a lot of my other friends that question, and they were like either yes or no. I got one person that said no
it shows that people
when I asked it that first day.
inclined to violence,
And
that
when I asked her, she said, so are you actually gay? And I'm like, what do you mean by that? And she's like, well, I thought you were contemplating being gay. And I was like, what? No! I like women's. I like the women's, man. I like the women's. I don't like men. I don't like the mans. I like the women's. The women's with boobies and the anus.
And that's present in Anarchy and Election Year because of semi-trucks and big daddy.
I did not say that though. I did not say that. I just said I like the women's. I was like, what? I like the women's, man. I didn't tell her that I liked her though.
No, people aren't.
I know, man.
If left to their own devices, but there are people out there.
But like, I didn't tell her that I liked her. I really should have just said straight up, like, hey, you think I like men? I like you. Unless you're a man.
Yeah.
I told her that I liked her. Dude, I wrote her a fucking love letter. That I compared her, like she's the Batman to my Joker. I compared that, like,
I think it's a little bit.
so I said that, and then I said, you're like the human side of Lupin, while I'm the werewolf inside. I'm like, oh my god, I'm cringing while writing this. And then I gave it to Ryan, who said she would give it to her. And as soon as she's like, yo, I'm not gonna say her name on live stream, but she was like, yo,
There's not.
he wrote this for you. I'm not saying my name on live stream either. I don't like that. I don't like when people do that. I like people having their identity
You
secret.
kind of get that, but
Like,
Yeah, I think that's actually.
she's like, yo, here, he wrote this for you, and I'm like, nope. And I failed. I miserably failed. She got it. Eli took it from her. Eli took it from her. And then threw it at me, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? And then somehow she got it, which is what confused the fuck out of me. Like, how did she get it? Eli, you had one job, and you failed. You failed your one job. Your one job was to get that piece of paper, make sure it wasn't crinkled as shit, and give it back. You failed at that. And she got it, then threw it away. I don't know if she read it or not. I hope she didn't. I hope to fucking God she didn't. But if she did, I'm surprised she talks to me. I'm genuinely like surprised she talks to me if she actually did read it.
no.
Yeah, it's more of just like this overarching view. I always get those mixed up. Of like, I don't know, what would happen. It's like a thought experiment.
Yeah.
It's less a movie than a thought experiment. So. Yeah, if you like the Purge movies, you'll like this, I think.
But this Friday, I'm wearing a suit today. I mean, not today. This Friday.
Like The Wire, you'll like this, maybe?
Oh my god.
Because Halloween comes out.
Borrowed a lot from The Wire. This movie was
on Friday.
by James DeMonico, who wrote and
Which, speaking of, 6 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 6 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It did feel.
I had to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
I'm wearing a suit on Friday. To school again, and I swear to God, somebody asked me. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
2. I was about to say 2 more days till Halloween. I'm just gonna straight say every day is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Every day is Halloween. Silver Shamrock.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Or I'm just gonna go.
Okay, first of all, if we're doing a first purge podcast, we have to properly decorate this set.
Oh god.
I made this like in
What
30
releases
seconds.
Halloween? Halloween, Halloween. What releases Halloween? October 19th.
He's hanging up a Halloween quote unquote poster because in this movie there's a poster for Blumhouse's Halloween reboot sequel, whatever. It's probably
So, yeah.
so bright.
Ask me questions, my fams. What percentage is my phone at now?
Mr. Michael. Yeah.
19! I need to put this bitch on the charger.
Which,
God
you
damn.
know what? Actually, hey, before we get,
I will turn my camera around.
address the timeline issue because it's a
And fucking
disputable. Okay.
get my camera
Because people keep commenting
fucking.
wrong about shit, but from what I understand, here is what's up. Okay, that first movie,
The Purge.
takes place.
Where's my? I need my Febreze to hold my camera up,
Okay.
so I don't want to kill myself.
Yes, it takes place in 2022, and
There we go.
specifically says it is the
Sixth Purge.
Okay. So, assuming it's an annual thing, and assuming it's an annual thing, that means that the first purge would have been 2017, when we had 18, 19.
Seriously, guys,
20,
put questions in the chat
21,
while I
2022.
reorganize all my shit.
This is the same kind of counting
Please.
that throws people off on the kill count, but it makes sense. Count on your fingers. If the first purge is 2017, and then the sixth purge is 2022. Okay.
Don't worry, if you guys actually put stuff in the chat, I have my computer right in front of me with the chat up.
By the
So-
footage you were watching in the opening credits there,
Yeah.
with like purge footage, it's actually real life security cam footage of like riots and shit, which I didn't know. So you might actually be watching real people die there, which is crazy. But the first year that it shows any footage from is 2017. So according to that first movie, first purge happens 2017.
Okay, so immediately.
But shows it from all over the world, or at least the U.S., not over the world.
And you can
Because you can see
they won the 2016
staff
Okay.
from other
Yeah.
states.
Okay.
It's
Now,
not
Anarchy
just Staten Island like it is in the actual
says
first
that it's
purge.
the seventh purge. It says that in the movie. And so that takes place the year after the first movie in 2023. Got it? Cool. Great. Election year is what throws everyone off. Because there's an opening scene, and I'm so sorry if this is boring, because you're sitting there like, I watched these movies once, I don't care. But I just want to address it.
Yeah, I truly don't care.
Yeah.
But
you can
I
check
know,
out
I
the
know.
show.
I'm just, I'm
Some
nodding
people will care about
politely.
this.
I know.
So election year opens with a cold open of Elizabeth Mitchell's family getting purged. Okay, it's during a purge, and then it says 18 years later, and she's running for office. That they mention in the same scene, in the same news broadcast, that the new founding fathers came into power 25 years ago. So
Yeah, got my
in
stuff.
power 2016. 25 years later is 2041. And then you subtract the 18 from that for the cold open, and so the cold open took place during 2023. And some people are like, yo, no, the cold open took place 18 years before the rest of the movie, which took place 2 years after Anarchy, because it came out 2 years after Anarchy. But if you do that math,
That's not possible.
it's not possible, because 18 years prior to 2 years after Anarchy, follow me here, there weren't any purges. Okay? So I just want to defend my timeline here and say that they intentionally kind of leave it ambiguous, because in election year, when Frank Grillo, who looks great for being 18 years later, says, some years ago, I almost did something during a purge. They don't even put a number on it. And in the first purge, I was listening for a year. Never heard it. But we must assume that the first purge takes place last year in 2017. Rant over. I'm so sorry if that was boring as fuck.
That was an awful minute and a half of a podcast. I'm sure some people will like it, but holy shit, that was nerdy.
I'm so sorry, but I get so frustrated when people tell me I'm wrong. And I'm like, no,
I know,
did
I
my
get it.
research.
Someone on the internet's wrong. Gotta tell them.
You gotta tell them, man. You gotta win those internet battles.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
All right, but about the first purge.
Yeah, so wow, that's throwing me off now that is supposed to have been in 2017, because the movie starts with a lot of Well, I guess it makes some sense because they start with news footage and stuff, and you see, real footage from protests and.
Was that real footage? I assume.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone's
there's.
face blocked out.
Yeah, they had faces blurred out. I mean, they looked like, why stage news footage when stuff already exists from Black Lives Matter marches and
Sure.
things of that nature.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know if that's the first thing we see. I think the first thing we see is Skeletor being crazy.
Whoa, yeah, we get a little cold open.
Yeah, I think so because it's like, what do you do when you're upset? And he's like, I pipe up. This guy's crazy.
Skeletor. Yeah, there is a character named Skeletor,
Yep.
which originally, because another character calls him that, and I thought it was just a mean nickname. And so I wrote it down as a joke, like, haha, I'm gonna call this guy Skeletor the whole podcast because it'll be really funny. But then no, that's just actually his name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This guy, he's a Key and Peele character.
Yes,
He's looking to
he
fucking.
wants to fight some Terry.
That's right. He's looking to Drax those clowns.
Yes, he is.
He's got crazy like star tattoos pretty much all over his face.
The
And
Purge was the heaven
On this block.
and he's like, my lungs are so small. I just want to hit that pipe more. This guy's fucking insane.
He's having a really good time.
Yeah,
this
possibly
actor.
too good of a time. But you know what? It's the Purge, whatever. The guy next to me was definitely like, what the? He audibly said, what the fuck? After this first scene with Skeletor. But Skeletor was being interviewed by like NFFA people who were like, what do you do when you're angry?
And he says, I want to purge. I want to something along those
Yeah,
lines. And
like-
the NFFA guy's like, interesting choice of words.
Yes.
Purge.
Yes. And
You shall get to purge soon.
Yep.
Cut to title. First.
First purge. Yeah, apparently there's a mortgage crisis worse than 2008.
Worse than 2008,
That's
which,
pretty bad.
again, that's what made me think that this is in the future.
Yeah.
Because,
Maybe
yeah,
they're bubble bursts.
alternate planet.
Yeah, it's an alternate.
Just think
timeline.
alternate Earth. That solves all those problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently the winner of the 2016 elections was the NFFA, this new party that arose.
Yes.
Like, this is all stuff that we could have assumed from the
I
previous
like
movies.
seeing
but
it though.
I like
I
seeing
want
it.
more. Like, I think that's kind of why. I don't know if I'll watch the TV series.
Well, I mean, I
want to
don't
give
know.
it a chance,
Yeah.
but it's kind of what I want from it. Is I want to know more about that political party.
Yeah,
because I
'cause-
find it really interesting.
Because during the credits of this movie, there's a fucking ad for the Purge miniseries. I
The
guess to
end,
say.
not the beginning of not the beginning credits.
Oh yeah,
that'd
yeah,
be
the end
crazy.
credits. Yeah. Before you watch this movie,
Yeah.
there's an ad for like a 10-episode miniseries coming to TV soon. The Purge.
I think USA.
I think so. Oh really? That sucks.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Why would it not be like a Netflix thing? I hope that Chucky series is on Netflix so it can get fucking gory.
Yeah.
But USA, I mean, I guess it's on brand, but it's going to be a TV series, and I remember James DeMonico saying that he wants to explore life in this world outside of just Purge Night, because all these movies take place on Purge Night or
Yeah,
like the day
which
before.
to me sounds great.
Yeah, because like Purge takes place in, I think, it takes place in the spring. I think March maybe. And so like, what's going on in May? You know, when you got 10 months till the next Purge, what's going on?
Yeah, what's like on this weird alternate Earth?
Because apparently, like, crime is all low because of it, and employment's super high. It's
I doubt it. I think those numbers are fudged.
right, as we see.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll find out in the TV series. I don't think crime is any ding dong different than before the Purge. Those governments fudging those numbers.
Oh my
Let
god.
me put on my tinfoil hat.
Yeah, do it.
But no, I think that's what we're gonna find out on the show.
Sure, that makes sense after this movie.
Mm-hmm.
The NFFA
Anyway.
is the third party that arose as an alternate to Republican Democrats, endorsed by the NRA.
Yeah, just
NRA.
Has the NRA been name dropped in the Purge?
Because the NRA
I thought they were
is
Like,
the definitive
election year. Maybe.
yeah, I think so.
choice
I
making
don't think it's
thing.
a coincidence that NFFA sounds and looks kind of like NRA. You
Yeah.
know, you get that Association.
Yeah, although I think this is the first movie we see the NFFA's apparent logo, which
Well,
is like
I know. I leaned over and was like, "James, have you seen that before? Because that's like,
it's like an
that's
iron
an iron cross,
which
yeah.
is a symbol
That's
commonly used by neo-Nazis and white
yes,
supremacists
yes.
nowadays. Yeah, dude, there were people in the election year kill count because I call them Nazis the whole time. They're like, they're not Nazis, they're white supremacists.
Oh.
Well, one,
Well,
some of them have fucking swastikas on their fucking armor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are Nazis.
Those are not.
And two, come on.
Yeah, fuck off. Sorry, just fuck off.
Sorry, I didn't get my alt-right hate groups fucking right.
Yeah, have some respect, James.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have some
yeah.
respect for the
Oswald is a
people
ton
that
of Nazis
hate
and
other
fucking
people,
get-
man.
Get killed in this movie.
They do a lot
They
of
get-
killing out
So
here.
if you want, if that sounds good, which it should, you can just lean back, crack open a cold one, and enjoy The Purge.
I'll be right
Good
back, I need to get a
summer
towel.
movie.
Yeah.
Bring the family.
President Bracken is elected.
Yes, and he looks a little bit like Ray Liotta, I think.
All right.
Like scary old Ray
You
Liotta.
made a funnier comparison yesterday.
Oh, worse Ted Cruz?
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Oh, okay. I was getting confused as to who was the president and then who, because I think the guy in like Purge headquarters all night is chief of
He's the chief of
staff.
staff. Although I feel like they purposely chose someone who looks kind of Spicer-esque, Sean Spicery, and then in the end he's like giving a press conference that really solidified it for me. I was like, is this supposed to be Sean Spicer?
Yeah.
It's kind of like bumbling a little bit.
Fucking weenie.
He's a bit of a weenie.
But yeah, the actor.
Oh, I dropped my
doesn't
pen.
break up with him, to be fair. He's so
Sure.
so unlikable.
He's very unlikable.
So,
Yeah.
oh, you guys can see my screen. I didn't notice that.
So yeah.
I don't want you guys seeing my screen.
Talk about this experiment.
That's
They
the
just
thing.
went straight to this experiment.
Um,
So the whole thing is like, yeah, we're gonna do this
So,
experiment set up
yeah.
by Marissa Tomei. She's like a psychologist. who
Her
claims that-
character is weird.
I don't. Are we supposed to
Yeah.
have sympathy for
I
her?
was wondering. That's in my notes. Are we supposed to feel bad for her? Because I don't.
Spoiler: she ends up like
Like,
the whole
yeah.
time we're checking in with them. She's like,
Okay, let's explain what her deal is. So she is a behavioral scientist,
yeah,
publicly not affiliated with any party. I have a feeling she's at least ideologically
She voted for the
aligned. But yeah, she exactly.
she
But
fucking voted for the
she
NFFA.
develops,
Let's
like,
be honest.
research and according to her
She voted for the NFFA.
calculations,
research.
her research, quote unquote, the purge will lower
Research.
crime rates, blah blah blah. You know, but
Yeah.
so we kind of keep checking in with her all night, and she. What? Okay, so the purge, there's not as many murders as the government wants. They want it to be a big blowout, kind of,
Yeah,
to
'cause
prove
this,
that.
let me
Welcome to Macy's big blowout
Sure.
sale.
as that
Oh,
probably
good
offended
roll.
someone. But,
Oh, what? We call him Sean Spicer.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, look at it. You know what? I didn't write this movie.
No, I'm not.
Aldo Sabi. Cool. Aldo.
We'll call him Aldo.
Aldo.
I think,
Aldo?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's freaking
Don't ask why
out
I'm eating a
because
Pop-Tart
there's not as
at
many
11:32.
murders and everyone's just
Okay.
partying. Like they show
Yeah.
the camera, the little like cameras they have, and
Yeah.
everyone's just having block parties and stuff.
Yeah.
So he basically organized, and we'll get more into detail as we go through the plot. But he basically organizes violence to happen throughout the night. Like he makes murder happen
Yeah,
to
'cause
fulfill
the
the
whole night-
expectations that the government has, and so the government can be like, look, we were right, so that their party doesn't look stupid.
Yeah.
And so Marissa Tomei realizes that he's doing this and basically fudging the results of this of the purge of the
Yeah.
experiment, and then she gets all, well, it wasn't supposed to happen like this, like you can't just go, and she
She's like, what have I done?
what have I done? Oh no, and are we supposed to feel bad for her?
Yeah, because earlier when she was watching the footage of the first murder in the purge, she seemed fine with it, and I'm like, that's still super fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Ugh.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to feel
I don't know.
about that character.
She gets killed, and I was fine with it,
Yeah,
even though her getting
very
killed,
unceremoniously.
Yeah.
Too.
even though her getting killed meant Aldo was winning. Yeah, I mean he wins in the end.
I was gonna say that's another thing with the movie is I think you were talking about how it feels a little more optimistic, and the ending I could see how if there are no other Purge movies feels optimistic, where they say like, well, now we fight, and then that's when you leaned over and whispered at the polls, which
yeah.
is like, you know, they're gonna fight the good fight, but you know there's all these other Purge movies, and
Yeah,
it's like
and as you see from those other ones, the rest of the country buys into it and
Mhm.
just goes along with it without much government propaganda there. So that sucks.
yeah.
That sucks.
I really like this is the thing is there's so many things about this movie that I genuinely do really like. So it's yeah, Purge movies are weird, man, because I'm never like pumped about them. I'm always super whatever. But there's some of them I really like, and I like the setup of the experiment and how they did the first Purge. It was in an isolated area. It's on Staten Island.
Yeah, and I don't know New York. Excuse
I
my
don't
ignorance. Is
either.
Staten Island lower income like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
'Cause,
I also
The only
I've
thing I know about
never
like the boroughs is like Brooklyn used to be lower income.
Yeah.
And then it got
Yeah.
hipster right?
Mhm.
That's all I know. Manhattan is business.
I mean, a lot of the boroughs are pretty, gentrified now.
Yeah, but apparently Staten Island. If this is true, I'm sorry, New Yorkers. I'm
You know,
so
we
sorry
really
that we're
don't
ignorant.
know.
We're over here on the West Coast, dude.
Yeah.
We're staying up way later than you, partying and surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take place on Staten Island,
Mhm.
where they say like the demographics will be good, aka black and brown.
Like, I was gonna
people.
say, AKA black people live there.
Yeah.
Poor black people. I think the setup of it as a paid experiment was really smart.
Yeah. So
And-
that's the thing is the government's this is a government sanctified experiment. And
I
the-
thought this was such a good way to set up, because I think watching the Purge movies often you think, how could this happen?
Yeah.
How could we ever get to a point where this happens?
Also, so many comments on my videos are like, why don't they just leave the country?
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's super easy.
yeah,
Well-
right. Like
Canada doesn't want us.
I'm gonna head out.
No one wants us to, so-
Get my lines for Galaxy
Yeah,
done.
Boarding
The
and you're,
fuck is
and you're
this?
bored. Yeah, I was
That's
like,
earwax.
how many of you can at the drop of a hat
Just move.
leave
The
the
fuck?
country?
Most people can't
Okay.
afford to do that.
Yeah, most people don't have savings for fucking if their car breaks.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't.
I'm gonna head out.
But this
I gotta
thing
get my
is
lines done for Galaxy.
because the government actually
And-
paid people to stay on the island during the
I'm gonna
experiment. They're giving everyone
See you next time.
who wants to stay
Probably tomorrow,
$5,000
because I
to
don't
stay,
have school
and then
on Monday.
also upping the
So,
ante and sweetening the pot a
peace
little
out.
bit by saying if you participate in the purge, you will make